Is that heavy? Sure looks heavy. Well, folks, we got quite the order here. And you know what that means? We're ready to get these footers buttoned up. We've got ourselves a box of rebar chairs. We've got 36 sheets of 2-inch foam board, 4x8 sheets, and a whole lot more rebar, about 76 to be exact. We're running low on our stash that I got from the scrapyard a while back. We're gonna finish that up, of course, but I didn't want to run out while we're in the middle of the job, so I picked up a lot more. And I don't think that'll be enough for the slab. It'll definitely be enough for the footer, which is our first step. So that's today's video. We're gonna get rebar into the footers and the foam into the footers. And then, man, if we're lucky, we'll be pouring footers in this video. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm bending the pipe. Darn it.
Oh, yeah, you are. You must be a pipe bender.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Good. How's it look, babe?
Good.
I mean, you're in. How do you look?
I look amazing.
Good. And I just finished this corner, too.
Perfect. So I can catch up with you.
So here's something that I find a little shocking about this new rebar is how easily it bends. It's crazy. Like the stuff that I said we got from the scrapyard, that's really tough to bend. This, super easy. So, which I'm kind of glad it is. I hope that's structurally okay. It must be if they're making it that way. But we're gonna bend a saddle in this to get over our plumbing pipes. So instead of, I was thinking we were gonna have to cut a bunch of pieces and tie wire them all together. I think this will be a lot better if we can bend a saddle, which I know we can. because I've already done it. I had a practice round. So Natalie's gonna help me. It's gonna take two of us because we gotta kind of keep the rebar straight, and we're gonna bend a saddle. It looks straight enough. That looks pretty straight, right? Consistent.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, that is so easy to bend. It's crazy.
You must have a new formula.
Yeah. Okay, hold it up a little. Get our 2-foot overlap down there. That's it. And the rebar chairs will hold that up off of the pipe a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah. Only one more. And then we got a saddle. The next piece is going to have a saddle in it over this one and a 90-degree turn. That one will be interesting.
Yep. We're almost there though.
Yeah, this is going quick. Like, a few hours of work and we got to here and right over there. This is it right here.
Yep.
For the bottom row. You are a beast.
We did it. You did the hard part with the bending.
Well, you did some of it.
I did some of it, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
84.
Luck-
84 pieces of rebar bent.
Luckily, that's probably all we need.
Yeah. Should be.
very
Unless
small.
Jacob doesn't know how to do his math.
It's a very small amount.
Yep.
I'm ready for some water.
Yes.
Before we continue on with a rebar, we're going to go ahead and install our UFR ground into our footer before we get any more rebar in there. That will make this more difficult to put in. And the way we're going to do it is attach it with this clamp right here. We're attaching it to the rebar and running this for at least 20 feet inside of our footer, and then it'll pop out and go to the electrical panel. This is 4-gauge bare copper wire, and it's the right size for us. So got my screwdriver, let's go put it in. Oh. What?
Yeah! Yeah. We're
That's
excited.
gonna be really easy. I thought we were gonna have to cut every single one. That's like a perfect break.
Yep.
Okay, well, you grab that one. I got this one.
I got it. Can I help hold on? Whoa!
It's a little windy. Okay, hold on, bud.
You're like a big kite, Eli. You going flying today?
Stay there, stay there. Yours is gonna go right next to mine. You're going too far. Go back.
Can these things fly or what?
All right, put it right next to mine. Careful. There you go. So our plans have changed again on how we're going to insulate these footers. I did some research and some thinking, and I didn't like the way we were going with it. So here's what's happened. We're not putting foam board at the bottom of the footer or on the inside edge. We're only going to put it on the outside edge. I think it's a good idea because you got the cold outside that gets into the ground and it's trying to get in under your house. That'll slow it down. Now the reason I changed it is I got to thinking about all the weight and compression that's going to happen on top of that foam in the bottom of the footer. Because you got the footers that are 24 inch by 24 inch, then you got the slab on top of that, then you got your exterior walls all pushing down on that foam. And if we had foam in the bottom of that and foam on top of the slab, you can imagine if one it has a lot more weight on top of it than the other, one is going to compress a lot more than the foam that goes on the slab. So, and I done some reading up on it, and it didn't sound like a good idea to put that foam underneath the footer. So we're not doing that. We're not putting it under the masonry heater footer or these other small footers. That masonry heater, by the way, is going to weigh a ton. So not a good thing. You can imagine if we did all the cracking in the floor that would happen because of the uneven settling. So we're going to put it just on the side here and just on top of the slab. Now, one thing about our area, we're in Arizona, by the way, if you don't know, we're in a drier, warmer climate than most of the rest of the country. Most people up here don't actually insulate their slabs, their footers. From what I've gathered from my buddies that do concrete work, they hardly ever run into people putting foam in under their slabs. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I feel like it's still a good idea to do the little amount that we have. Obviously, the issue is going to be thermal bridging still, but it won't be that bad. We don't get that cold. So this is already going pretty good. We got 2 pieces in, and we just got to make it all the way around. And also, we have inspection today and concrete tomorrow if inspection goes good. Hopefully it does.
All right, yesterday we got all of our foam in around the edges. We had our inspection passed with no problems. So we have concrete coming this morning. So we're just finishing up a few little things and we'll be pouring these footers today.
I feel nervous and tired already. We haven't even started. I did not sleep at all.
We have 30 yards-ish of concrete coming today. It's our biggest job yet.
Concrete always wears you out.
Yeah, here we go. We're getting these middle ones out of the way first since we can't quite reach them.
You have to watch this. You have to watch this. It's so cool.
Concrete guys are faster than we are. We have 3 trucks. I don't know if you can see the one in the very back. All piled up and we're still on number 1.
Okay, a little bit more. Now watch it. What do you think?
Our 3rd truck is empty and we have this much left. It's so close.
Nothing a little rocks can't fix.
Here,
Over here. 30 yards exactly.
You're kind of crooked there, buddy. Straighten him out a little bit.
A little bit higher. All right, I can deal with that. That's fine.
We made it!
I need some water.
Yep. And now we'll take the rest of the day off.
Wait, we're not done. I gotta smooth this out.
Ah, dang.
Where's the... You gotta spread your fingers out. Okay, shake your hand around in it. There you go. Whoa, Eli. Eli, you're way in there. Pull that out, buddy.
My turn.
Okay, Eli, that's too deep. I have to cover that up. That's like a giant hole, bud.
Can I do it one more time?
You can do it one more time. Kenzie, you got a big hole going too. Have you guys done this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little on the wet side.
More like it's a little on the rocky side. Look, you can see my red
Yeah,
veins.
swamp monster.
It's done. The footers are in. We got all the anchor bolts in. We are finished.
And we're beat.
Yes.
Every time we do concrete, it's like this. It's like, I want to take the next 2 days off.
Concrete's hard. It's one of the hardest things that we do.
Yeah. Every single time. The
Yeah.
shed, both times on the root cellar. Strenuous, hard, difficult. Got to keep
Yes.
up with the concrete setting up.
That's the thing with the concrete is it sets up, so you have to keep moving fast. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
And these aren't, your typical footers where you just dump it in and walk away. We got to fill in behind the foam board to, make sure the concrete doesn't push it into all the little nooks and crannies of the uneven trench. We got to get the anchor bolts in, level with the transit.
and the concrete trucks came fast.
Oh my
We
goodness.
were on the first truck, and the third one had shown up.
We had 2 waiting.
Yeah, just sitting there waiting. Like, I thought there would be some time.
Oh my goodness.
And it was like,
I thought, one will finish, then like a half hour later, the next one will show up. No, these guys were like, boom, boom. They must have thought we were professionals
a
or
professional
something.
crew, and we definitely weren't, because we were on truck one. And
Next time I'll let them know, like, hey, we're just a family here. Anyway, what a journey,
yeah,
What a
the memories made.
yeah.
This is why we do it ourselves, because we have things to talk about as we grow old
Oh man.
in our beautiful house that we will build ourselves.
Yeah.
But we are not doing the slab just ourselves.
Yeah, we've already got some friends lined up for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a crew here, and a few of them are actually pros, so that should go a lot better.
Yeah, we'll be glad to have them on our team, because there's definitely 100% no way we could do a slab by ourselves.
No, that would. Yeah.
The root cellar slab we did by ourselves, and we barely finished before it's set up, and that is like,
We can do small slabs.
15 times smaller than this or something.
Small slabs are okay, but a giant slab, we're calling in backup. So.
Yes, definitely. But our footers are in. This part of the project is finished.
Now check out this awesome drone shot.
We'll see you next week.
Later.